Where is the last city and the traveler located on Earth? A question we've wondered about since the first concept image popped up online. There have been many theories and possible hints from in-game characters, but this past week we got something epic. A new mission aboard a Seraph station orbiting Earth, and what do we see? The traveler for the first time from Earth's orbit. Welcome everyone, today we discuss where the last city might be located. The traveler has always been somewhat of a mystery, but also the location it resides in. What city is the traveler near? What country even? The reason it may be so hard to pinpoint may just be that Bungie wants to keep this vague and sort of a secret. It's been 8 years and there's no definitive answer. On the other side, there's really never seemed to be a reason to mention where the city is, and maybe they intend to keep it this way. So keep this in mind as we move along, but that's not going to stop us crazy fans who want to research and try and solve the puzzle ourselves if there is one, so let's do just that. This week we got a brand new story mission above Earth in orbit on a Seraph station. After we take the pods and launch to space, we get this beautiful view. From out a glass window we see Earth and the traveler hovering over it in silence.
Station. Feed looks good. Receiving you loud and clear. You should be able to decompile your scanner protocol at that terminal by the door to gain access. You're on the far end of the station, so we have a lot of ground to cover. Let's get moving.
This was exciting at first. Hey, we can finally see where the city is. Well, not really. Although some landmasses can be seen, it seems Bungie wanted to litter the area with clouds to keep this mystery alive. There is a little bit of hope if you try and dissect this closely. If you look at the coastline to the right of the traveler, maybe there's something here, but it's kind of fuzzy. So what can we do? Where is the last safe city? I think this is a great time to re-pull up that Reddit post from downtown made 8 years ago to Destiny the Game Reddit. This user noted themselves as a sundial enthusiast and tries to locate the traveler based on shadows and position of the sun. Based on their data from the moon and the sun's shadows and observing the equinox from the moon in the game, the tower appears to be located somewhere in the southern hemisphere. The user says, on an equinox, an observer's latitude is 90 degrees minus the altitude of the sun at local noon. This screenshot shows a shadow cast by a fall object at noon as viewed directly from the side. It shows a latitude of about 29 degrees. So from that, they said it could be in a couple locations, maybe Chile or Argentina, South Africa, or even Australia. When you take into account the mountains also surrounding the area, Africa and Australia don't really make sense, they say, so the tower must be located near the Andes Mountains, which run along South America's western side. Now under this, there's a comment from an account called Bungie Dev Throwaway who could add some more fuel to this fire if you believe this or not, but that's pretty cool. It's also worth noting that this information is from Destiny 1, so not sure if the user has tried this in Destiny 2 to see if the results are the same, but yeah, it could just be a coincidence, and Bungie placed the sun up there in the sky, not worrying about where it was located on the planet. Let's try and add some more evidence here. So Amanda Holliday, who has a Southern American accent, says her mother died crossing the Panama Ravine or Canal, which is where North and South America meet. So either on her journey to the city she was heading north up to America or Canada, or south to South America and the Andes Mountains. I guess this rules out anywhere else in the world unless they had some way of travel across the oceans in a salvage ship or something like that, but let's just go with one of the Americas for now.
I was born outside the city walls, you know that? Yeah. It was rough on the refugee roads. My ma died crossing the Panama Ravine. Pa died just a half day's ride from the city gate. Folks back then thought, if you made it to the city, you were safe. Took me a long time to feel safe here.
During the Lost Cryptarch quest back in Forsaken, Amanda also says this: "This is our chance. Head back across the pond, use that transmat, and get ready for trouble." So that line, heading across the pond, is usually used to describe the Atlantic Ocean, our friends across the pond. So Amanda was telling us to head across the pond, which was the European Dead Zone in this case for the quest, meaning that she is on the other side in one of the Americas. Have you ever watched a snake kill something? It's awful. It's so awful. I watched a man die of a terciopelo bite once, out by the northern wall. I still have nightmares about it. Terciopelo is a species of pit vipers occurring at low to moderate elevations in northeast Mexico and Central America, and also into Southern America, where it is known from elevations up to 2,600 meters in the Colombian and Ecuadorian Andes, as well as Venezuela and Trinidad on the Caribbean coast. So this snake bit someone near the city's walls, and this type of snake could live near the Andes Mountains. If it's farther north in South America, maybe Ecuador or Brazil. So there you have it, Guardians. This is a wide adopted theory that the last city is somewhere near the Andes Mountains in South America, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Can you find anything from this image in the new story mission, and where do you think the Traveler and Last City are located? Bungie clearly likes to keep this stuff close to their chest, but it's cool to still try and mess around and sort out the hints given to us over the years. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.